Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris. When we last left off, the enemy Federation is attacking once again, but our defensive positions continue to remain secure. Let's see how secure they will be though, because the fighting will probably break out soon. Our fleet is also starting to develop into a somewhat decent force. We do need some more destroyers, but yeah, so far it's doing okay. We can do that as well just to get the fleet command limit sorted out, but the more destroyers we can get, the better. We are over at naval capacity, which is going to reduce our alloy production, but we are researching increased naval capacity in technology there. It's still 2 years away, but we're working on it. Final rest. The primitive species found in the system is none other than the Fear. More commonly known in our culture as the Benefactors, as genealogists are unsure of the details, but everything indicates that they somehow fell victim to their own mind-wiping technology, and were left on this planet to fend for themselves. No one knows the implications of this fate better than we do. We should consider our next step carefully. Fascinating. Issue special project, Project Orphoboros. So let's have a look, eh? So they are at a primitive world, in the middle of an Iron Age. This civilization is currently the equivalent of an Iron Age. They have spread across most of their homeworld, while iron smelting and forging techniques have enabled them to forge crude but effective tools and weaponry. They have stone palaces and primitive dwellings. They've got some special resources. They've got one of each. Actually, Dust Desert. That's 2 mote harvesting traps. There's a lot of motes. What have they got in terms of population? Well, just their species. Hard to actually say. I suppose we can look over here. Let's see, eh? So there are continental preference, adaptive, and nomadic. And there you go. Fungoids. These are our benefactors, apparently. Well, our precursors. No, benefactors, that's it. So, we could probably uplift them if we wanted. At least we could set up an observation post. It's cool actually we've got access to primitives, because we've not bumped into any naturally, but this is very interesting. We'll have to consider our next moves carefully, as the game says. We could probably almost end martial law here. Possibly once this is upgraded. Yeah. Get another agricultural district just to be safe for now. Mining world over here. We could get... So we need something of a few amount of jobs in it. Alloy foundries make sense right now. We need those. Bureaucratic center. In one more population, we can then get another bureaucratic office. And over here, in a few more population, we can get another alloy foundry.
Recon pass completed.
Some kind of unknown structures are floating in this gas giant's upper atmosphere. They appear to be using aerostatic lift to remain buoyant. We'll leave that be for now. Just continue the survey, or have you finished it? Looks like you have finished it. You might as well research anomalies in systems. So let's check the situation log about the interpreting history. Yes. We have found the descendants of the species that once rendered our ancestors lesser. These descendants are now the diminished ones. The universe, it seems, is not without a sense of irony. For better or worse, they did help us. We should investigate what we can do to repay the favour. Yeah, we might do that, actually. I might build the starbase just so we've got hold of this system. Then we can decide what to do next. I don't want any AIs stealing it off from me. That'd be the ultimate disappointment. So the waves have now split up.
Station reports enemy contact.
So obviously this station's just going to get wrecked. But that's to be expected for now.
Construction complete.
So we've got a bunch of additional things popping up. These guys are insulting us right now. Well, you could insult me all you like, you're still not going to win. So I'm losing a little bit of goods. It's probably because I've finished this, this corporate culture side. I won't upgrade it for now then, I'll just leave it. We're currently sitting at -12. I guess what we'll do here is we'll build some civilian industries. We're already building alloy foundries over here in a moment, so better just keep on top of things. Alright. Let's keep going. Well, first off, of course. So we've got enough alloys to build the starbase. I just want to make sure that this one actually just builds it. Well, we're still waiting on influence. Aerostat Colonies. A ruined network of aerostat colonies dating back at least 3 millennia can be found in low orbit of this gas giant. Their original function appears to have been gas mining, but they've since been abandoned and reoccupied by many different races and pirate groups. The colonies have been thoroughly stripped of anything even remotely valuable, but the mere fact they are still aloft after all this time makes them an interesting subject of engineering research. That is fascinating. You must have researched that project. Okay. So, let's just consider my next moves carefully. So we need to pay for this, obviously. How much does an outpost cost? Well, 100 apparently. So we'll just make sure we keep 100 in our bank. But our shipyards are still working. Only a little bit though. But we'll just keep the most important ones building. So you're still building. You're still building. These guys currently are not building. But if we could just get a hangar bay on each of them. Keep them nice and fortified. There we go. Making good use of that unique technology that popped up. Okay.
Station reports enemy contact.
We can now build this. Excellent. And these interloping science vessels can get out. So, another insult from these people? Or is that they're just saying, behold this station? Yeah, that's this station over here being attacked, that's fine.
System reconnaissance completed.
Excellent, so that's this system here. It is just 2 science. Not particularly interesting, all things considered. So I won't rush to get it, but I probably will still get it eventually anyway, just so that these people don't. Like there is that risk, right? So, alright, let's head back here. Which of these 2 ones is producing research? It was the top one. So you can come back and you can assist in this research, thank you. Alright, let's continue. So our defences are basically secure at this point, and they're already leaving, so we could probably just take them back and then just sit back and relax and enjoy the ride.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
We now have UV lasers. This is quite a significant upgrade. Shields would be good. Or actually, we'll get the research station out because it's so cheap. Yeah, I don't see why not. Things are coming along. I think if I want to get this, though, I'll probably have to boost it again.
Construction complete.
Okay, we've completed that starbase. Excellent. Alright, please just continue. I didn't want both of you here. I hate it when they do that. They're like, oh, we clearly are meant to group up and not do anything, right? Sitting around eating sandwiches. Alright. You could build things here. Build an observation post. Build research station. Build mining station. Thank you.
Skywatch is tracking a new enemy fleet.
So a 4th wave is here. What are they doing?
Construction complete.
So, more things have finished construction. Over here we could get an target uplink computer. Although, to be honest, I prefer the defense supercomputer. I might just leave it for now. I think this is probably defended sufficiently. I mean, how defended are they? It's like Ribor, for example. You know, that's 6.7k. I think that's pretty good. We can upgrade the defense platforms because they've got UV lasers. So I guess we can do that. So, cue those upgrades. This one will get a second hangar bay, because that should then solve the piracy. Actually, piracy levels are holding. I guess one more It wouldn't hurt, but let's instead do a trade hub. Let's only get a collection range. We don't have off-world trade companies yet, that's the thing. How are we doing on that research? For more admin cap. Only 1 year. Okay, so we're doing okay. So we have noticed a new dig site. Where is this? Over here. View site. Benign cover-up. We have found a good location to bury the cache intended for the Fawafir as they one day take to the stars anew. A gift to the future, to the giants of the past. An interesting thought. Let us do it. Let us excavate that site. Sounds
Ships
curious.
refitted.
Excellent. Refitting is underway. You guys will probably also need to be refitted, to be honest. But I think that's going to take you all the way back there. Yeah, let's not do that. So, we kind of need you guys here. But it means the new battleships, once they get made, or the destroyers, can be outfitted with UV lasers instead. We're just waiting on this to grow. Population will be very slow, of course. Let's just resettle 2 robots. There's probably bored robots everywhere anyway. Yeah. So resettle a robot from here to Dust Bowl. Get wrecked. What about elsewhere? We've got some unemployment here. Is it some robots? These are slaves who are bored. Over here, we got some slaves. We got a robot miner. We'll decline then. We needed that guy there. There we go. So now we can upgrade to a planetary administration. This will give us some enforcers, which will be quite important. And currently no one's actually manning the medical workers, which is not increasing our stability, so... we're going to get some gas extraction wells and boat harvesting traps and so on, which will be quite important. There's the very important robot assembly plants as well. I was thinking about getting the food enhancing thing though, so we'll just check if I can build that once the headquarters is upgraded. So they've just bunched up there. Scientist Glob, who was here, has now died. Well, you can be there then, I guess. You're not doing anything. You can assist in research. So we now have an observation post here. So I'm not sure exactly what I want to do just yet, but I think I do want to uplift them in some point. We'll need to allow that, of course. But it's an interesting thought. We can make them adopt our ethics over time through indoctrination, which is an interesting idea as well. I'm not sure what their native ones will be, but for now at least this will be generating some passive observation, which is good. Decent amount of research there. Oh, another scientist has carked it. This person over here. We need to replace you, don't we? Well, you'll be the one, I guess. No one else is that good, so you can sit there and assist in research.
Foreign powers are engaging in active hostilities.
Okay. Do carry on.
Ships refitted.
Excellent. So that new civilian industries over here was necessary just to keep the consumer goods flowing. That's good. I do want to get some alloy foundries soon, but we'll just have to do what we can. We can now safely upgrade
Ships refitted.
that though. Okay. So they are camp, but these guys are leaving.
Ships
That's
refitted.
good. Let us continue to reinforce. I can't afford it right now. Yeah, it's not going to be cheap to upgrade either. Another dig site has been discovered. Where is this? That's there, so it's a second place. Well, we'll do this one first. This is an archaeologist. Oh, another one! I think we're going to be doing a dig site on every single diggable planet there. Alright, first dig site event pending. Here, we build here. All the material, spelt incorrectly, and manpower has been sent down to the surface of Bora Baba 1. Next step is to bury it deep enough that it will stand the tests of both time and weather. Start digging. -1 difficulty. Alright, well, the forests are migrating again, just in case you forgot they exist. To be honest, I'll probably get to a point where we could actually consider doing something about that soon. Like, how long would it take now? That's 16 months diving into the secret of the bowl. Beta Menace is 500. It's 3 months. 52 months. That's probably not outrageous anymore, but... especially because it keeps happening, but I do want to get the extra...
Science Division report success.
...naval capacity first, which is happening in 2 months, so... Alloy Mega Foundries. That's tempting. Civilian Replicators tempting. Bathroom Power Plant. Also tempting. Well, I think what we need immediately is the Alloy Mega Forges. These are what we need. So we'll get that. Okay, let's continue.
Inbound message traffic.
No. Offering migration treaties, I need my influence. Okay, meanwhile, you guys can keep building. Yeah. I don't want you guys sitting around doing nothing. So how strong is our fleet? It is stronger than these 2 waves, I believe. Yeah, so let's take that Galley. And we can also continue to reinforce.
Science Division report success.
And now, we are now under our naval capacity, up to 69, which is excellent. Now, Hydroqualic Mastery wouldn't be bad. Neither would effective bureaucracy. I just want to get rid of some of these blockers, they're annoying me. Disruptors, chemical plants, point defense drone upgrade. Couldn't hurt. Let's get the point defense drone upgrade. However, while we've got that locked in, let's go to our situation log and study the Beta Menace, shall we? Things are coming along. Dig site noises. Device has developed new skills. Well done. You're now a material specialist. Alright, event side pending. Step 1 went smoothly. A generous cache of resources and technology blueprints has been buried deep beneath the surface of Borobo Alpha 1. A beacon was placed as well, and in time we can only hope that the Four will find it. May they find their way. Excellent. Let us now go to dig site number 2. Let's excavate that site.
Engaging enemy station.
Let's do so, shall we? Closure. Sometimes the events of the universe unfold in a most poetic fashion. Once the indisputable masters of our ancestors, the Fuaphia species eventually found themselves struck by the same fate as our ancestors. Whatever their intention might have been, we must acknowledge that the fact that to some degree, they tried to redeem their desperate and excessive act. Now that aeons have passed, the sides have been reversed, and we have to return their favour. Just as the Tansar species once did, now it's time for the Fuaphia to experience what it means to stand on the shoulders of giants. Good luck! Full circle modifier added, giving the following effects: monthly unity plus 10%, happiness plus 5%, governing FX attraction plus 20%, research speed plus 5%, and monthly influence plus 0.5. Closure, you say? So by modifiers, full circle. That does replace the spurred on by the past, but yes. Not bad. I'll take that. So our fleet is now engaging the enemy station.
Ships refitted.
The station won't put up much resistance. The question is, will they jump in? They could potentially take us, but I am of course reinforcing continuously. Let's continue to reinforce continuously by selling some food and buying some more alloys. Alright. And then we'll go to our fleet manager and we'll click this reinforce all button. Powerful. I think it's a good time to call it a video. I will, however, make a small announcement in that for the duration of the first few weeks while I was doing the Stellaris Federation's release, I was really wanting to do daily uploads. However, I really actually can't maintain that pace long term, and so I'm going to have to go back to 1 upload per day. What I mean by that is, instead of doing 10 videos a week, it's going to be 7. So it'll be alternating between Ratchet and Stellaris. So look forward to continuing to watch the series. It'll just be a slight reduced cadence. Thank you for understanding. I just couldn't keep it up. But I will see you next time, right here at KonfluxGames.